Coach, Syracuse once again, kind of think back to what happened last year in the Final Four. Is that at all like in motivational, factor heading into tomorrow to try to get a little vengeance on what happened?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you play an opponent a lot, you have a big rivalry, and obviously we weren't happy with how we performed in that game against Syracuse in the Final Four. So I think when you have a loss like that, you always carry those feelings with you, and you bring those to whoever you play. But it's especially prevalent when you play that same opponent. And I think the focus is on us, though, and we've been really keying in on that over the last couple of weeks. We just want to be the best version of ourselves and be aggressive and just really be unburdened on the field and just go out there and play hard.
What did you take from the matchup earlier in the season with them and getting the chance to play them already this year, and what you can maybe take that into tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, I think we learned some lessons tactically, but I also think that they're a different team now and we're a different team now. It's been a while, so there's a lot of movement on both sides and improvement on both sides. So we know that it's going to be a battle, and any team at this point, it's a battle, and we're just going to go out there and fight as hard as we can.
Your record here at home during these tournament games speaks for itself. What do you think the added advantage is to play at home?
Well, I think just logistically, from a coaching perspective, not having to plan all the travel and the meals and all that type of stuff it's a huge time saver. So we can put that effort into game planning and personal development for the players and all that. I think traveling does take a toll on you, but it's not the determining factor. So, we have familiar circumstances here, and we just want to go out and, defend this field, defend our fans and this university.
The success with the draw controls, we saw it last week as well with the Michigan game, and just some of you guys have done well all season. Just what advantage does that give a team when they are kind of maybe in the minds of another team? They're the ones controlling the draws and being able to be on the offensive more so.
Yeah, I mean, I think you gotta fight hard for that area. It's obviously an important part of our game, and I think that the thing that we're doing really well is it's not just our draw players, but it's our circle play as well. And I think as a draw person, you can't win every draw. You can't expect that level every single time. And I think we know that we're going to win some. And then we're also going to win some because we're just scrapping hard and we're fighting hard and we're winning the 50-50 balls. And we feel like putting those two things together, we should be in a good spot.
What can you say about the two ladies behind me and just what they've meant to you in the program?
Yeah, I mean, they've really given their heart and souls to this program, and that's all you can ask for as a coach. And now it's time for them to go out there and just celebrate this opportunity and continue fighting hard, and really really proud of both of them.
What's the vibe like this week, knowing you guys are hosting quarterfinal? There's a softball regional in town, and just the success of the women's sports here in general, field hockey coming off the national championship, and just everything kind of following in their footsteps.
Yes, I feel like when the women's sports start getting momentum, it's contagious, and I think it's just contagious across the board too. And field hockey having success this fall. Obviously, we went to the Final Four last year, and then seeing what softball has done. It's really fun to be a part of when there's multiple teams doing well, and you can kind of vibe off of each other. I'm always talking to those coaches and getting advice from them, and vice versa. So it's exciting. They're here to support us, and we're here to support them when the time is their time.
And Evanston's the place to be this week, hoping the fans will come out to support all the teams here.
That's right. Yeah, we need as much support as we can. The home field advantage and the fans makes a huge difference. So if people can come out, we'd really appreciate it.
Awesome. Thanks, Kelly. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, Lauren, what's the anticipation level getting ready for tomorrow?
I mean, we're really excited. Obviously, this is what we came here to do, play a top 5 opponent in the quarterfinals at home. It's just a super exciting opportunity. I think, obviously, with Syracuse, it's always been a big rivalry the whole time we've been here, 5 years into it, so it's really exciting to get one more crack at them. And I think we continuously have a lot to prove, so we're ready to get on the field and show that, we're a new team. We've changed a lot since we played them earlier in the season, and I think we're just ready to showcase that.
What's changed in particular about this team?
I think we've just tightened up a lot of things. We've gone through a lot of adversity. We've talked a lot about that. We've been in kind of every position you could possibly be in this season, and I think we've taken lessons away from all of that. And especially, recently we've gone through some adversity with some losses, and I think that we really took it upon ourselves to make some massive improvements that we want to translate onto the field in our play tomorrow.
How long did it take you to get over the loss last year to Syracuse?
Oh, it took a while. I mean, that hurts when that ends your season, and that's kind of your last impression on the lacrosse world when we feel like we were obviously a lot better team than that last year. Props to them. I think they played a great game, and they really showed up for that game. But, when someone ends your season, especially in that fashion, it really, really hurts. So I think we've definitely held on to that a little bit as fuel, and we're ready to avenge that tomorrow.
What advantage do you guys have to play here and get them on the lakefront?
Yeah, I mean, home field advantage is huge, especially in playoffs. I think we always get a good crowd, and it's going to be a nice day, and, the fans are going to get rowdy, so I think we're really excited for that. It gives us a lot of energy, and, yeah, it's just cool. You feel like you're playing for something a lot bigger than yourself, especially when the people that, are supporting you are right there in the stands, so it's exciting.
How would you describe your progression as a player leading to this season and the accomplishments you've had?
Yeah, I mean, I think I give a lot of credit to my teammates and to the coaches and just my support system in general. I think I've gotten a lot of support from year to year and just specific things that I've been held accountable to improve on, and I've really taken it upon myself to work on those things. And I think this year, like the 4 of us fifth years have just worked really hard to lead this team. And, I think at the beginning of the season and even now, people haven't really thought a lot of us, and we've consistently proven them wrong. So I'm really proud of us as a group, and I'm just excited to keep doing that.
Obviously, with everything that happened with COVID and the changes that you guys have had to, overcome and the adversity of the last 2.5 years, it's also allowed for the extra year, right? And you mentioned the fifth-year ladies. I mean, the experience that brings and the trials that have come with it. How much has that helped this team be where it is? Just the experience level that's gained from that fifth year.
Totally, yeah. I mean, first of all, I think it brought us 4 a lot closer together, and I think that we're just extremely driven this year. Obviously we came back to be in this exact position, so it's kind of surreal, honestly, like going through all of that together and being here now. And I think we're just trying to stay in the present moment and enjoy all of it. But yeah, I think having experience is huge, especially when it gets to this time of year. It just prepares us for all the moments, and I don't think that we're going to get fazed by any moment that might feel big. I think it just feels normal to us because we've kind of been through it all, and I think we're just lucky to have each other going through all of this.
How cool is it you guys get to host a quarterfinal, then softball hosts a regional on Friday?
It's really cool, yeah. I think going off of what Kelly said, it just we're grateful to be part of such a really accomplished women's sports community, and I think that this year that's been showcased. We definitely talked about as a team when field hockey won the national championship, and we talk constantly about the success of the other women's sports, so it's a really cool community to be a part of.
Did you see the rings from the players and everything? And
yeah, we actually were having practice when they were having their ring ceremony, so we saw them all up there, which was cool.
What kind of motivation is that to look across and be like, that's what we want?
It's huge motivation, yeah. I mean, at the time when we watched it, some people actually went to Michigan to see the game, but we all were texting in our group chat, like, this is so cool, we're next. So I think that it's definitely a big motivation.
Awesome. Anything else you wanted to add?
Go Cats.
All right, thanks, Lauren.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. What are the emotions right now heading into the quarterfinal tomorrow?
I think it's just all excitement. I think we're excited to be back kind of where we were. Obviously a step before last year, like Final Four against them. We were here quarterfinals, so we're able to get some revenge.
Yeah, when I was asking Lauren, how long did it take you to get over that loss?
It took a while. It just, those emotions never really go away. You kind of bring that into the next season, just every game. So it was cool that we were able to play them early on in the season, got our revenge then, but now we finally get to end their season basically.
Do you look at that overtime win as a way to get revenge, or is this is going to be sweeter?
No, this one's definitely sweeter. Obviously that one was a huge thriller and very fun to play, but I think this one's going to obviously mean way more.
What is the bond between the fifth-year seniors? What has that been like?
It's been great. I think we've been through a lot together on the team, outside the team, outside lacrosse, but I think we've just kind of grown with each other and kind of know each other very well, and we're able to play well with that and play well with each other. So we kind of just have like this very long-lasting bond.
Was there a discussion amongst the four of you that, going into this year knowing you got one more shot, one more crack at it, maybe not to let that chance, go by the wayside, right? Is there like a motivational kind of slogan you guys have had?
I mean, I think it's just let's not leave this place heartbroken. I guess we don't really have a motto or anything. We just kind of know that every game we have is our last chance. So we kind of just play with our heart on our sleeve and play for each other.
How cool is it to have the softball team also be, in the NCAA tournaments on Friday and have all the events here at Northwestern?
I mean, it's so cool. I think Kelly and Lauren both said it best. It's so cool to be part of a school that's so successful in sports, and I think women's especially is it's just so cool to see that we're all just kind of playing off of each other, and just excited to see even the future of this, and just I think that just there's so much momentum in that.
When field hockey won, did you have friends on that team? What was that experience like?
I knew girls before this, but it's still cool to see that and just be able to be around such great athletes in all aspects. So it's cool just to be surrounded by them and see them get their rings and see them hold that trophy up, because it just provides so much motivation to want to do that too.
You look at those rings and say, they fit pretty well on my finger.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I need one at this point. So, I mean, we have one from Big Tens, but we need one for a national championship.
Playing here at home, the success that Coach Hiller has had, I don't think she's lost a tournament game at home. What advantage do you guys get from the crowd and just playing on your own turf?
I mean, I think we bring in so many people, friends, family, just fans in general. I think we have so many people that have our back and are willing to support us no matter what. I think Kelly just brings such a good presence here, and she knows how to coach us here and anywhere. But I think that we just have such an advantage here.
And finally, just for you personally, how have you kind of grown your career and been able to achieve what you have this year?
I've just been able to take every day and make sure to make every second count. Be able to make connections with girls that I wouldn't have even known if I wasn't here this year, and just be able to have fun doing it and have fun fighting.